are recording on episode number 9 of Lansky and the Looch. This is your host, Lansky. I know we've been away for a couple months, but we are back. And today we got an episode on a good friend of our rescue, Mugsy's mob. We got Miss Dorothy Martin. And holy shit, has this girl been on fire? She, of course, recently put out the album The Way back in March, and she has been absolutely fucking just tearing it up. So we wanted to give a shout out to her, and especially since she's been such a big supporter of the rescue. She's done multiple shout outs for us. I've been able to kind of communicate with her over the years, and she's just an interesting person and incredibly talented musician. She is kind of the epitome. She has that uh that style similar to the girls from the morning where they're just rock and roll. More specifically Danny, where just they live and breathe rock and roll. They exemplify it. And Dorothy definitely does that. She she was born in the 80s, but she almost seems like the 70s child because she reminds me a lot of the rockers from the 70s. But she is awesome. Like I said, she just put out her new album a few months ago, The Way. She got singles like Mud, I Come Alive, and the one that probably everybody's seen the video for and heard, Tombstone Town, featuring the one and only Slash. You know, if you got Slash on there, it's gonna be badass. Because I mean, it's fucking Slash. How can you go wrong? Uh, and that song is awesome. It's completely badass, and the video, of course, looks like it's straight out of a Quentin Tarantino movie. That got Kill Bill vibes all over it. Very, very cool. And Dorothy's backstory to all this is very cool as well. She's uh kind of like myself, struggle with addiction throughout the years. And for her, she finally was able to get clean and has been clean for several years now. And she credits her faith to that, which I can definitely respect and admire. And she became, or I'm not sure if she was Christian before, but I do know she is now, and she's devout Christian. And even as someone who's Jewish, I see Christianity does do a lot of good. And Dorothy's a perfect case because this girl has really turned her life around, and her music career has gotten even better. She's always been talented. She's always been badass, but it just seems like the last couple of albums, she's just on a different level. I mean, it's a shame she's not bigger than she is because she really needs to be. She is just tearing it up. And like I said, she just exemplifies what rock and roll is all about. She's gone through addiction. She has the mental health struggles, and she's been able to find redemption and come back and just kick some fucking ass. And that's the kind of thing that needs to be celebrated. We've obviously gone through some crazy times here in America with I know we've had the Minneapolis school shooting, we had the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and it's time to unite, to come together. And what better way to do it than through music? And Dorothy's music is perfect because she's been through some shit, and she is welcoming to all people. It doesn't matter like what race, creed, religion, whatever. She's just all about welcoming positive vibes, doing good things for the community, and just putting out badass music. How the fuck can you not like that? Uh, and that's one of the things that I appreciate about her. She's gone out of her way to support the rescue. And speaking of which, we will have her giving a little shout out here at the end of the episode, talking about Mugsy's Mob Nationwide Dog Rescue. And want to give a shout out to all of you listening, because by you listening here, liking, subscribing, you're helping our rescue, because all the funds, all the proceeds of this go to the rescue, help rescuing dogs, and dogs in the worst of the worst cases, older dogs, dogs on death row. So thank you. Whether you like this or not, you comment, positive comments, or if you just want to talk shit about me, I'm totally okay with that, because I appreciate you tuning in and helping out the dogs, because that's what it's all about. But anyway, kind of back to Miss Dorothy here. The first song that I heard from her that really caught my attention, and probably a lot of y'all's, was Black Sheep. I am most definitely the black sheep of the family. I've got it inked on me. Actual black sheep tattoo. And man, it was something else to see somebody out there like saying, "Hey, you're not alone." So any other black sheep that are out there, if you kind of feel like you're, you know, out on an island all alone, or you don't quite fit in with the family, not only do I understand you, but so does she. And that's is just like an anthem for all of us who have, kind of walked our own path and faced some adversity in life, and kind of been on the outside. Uh, it's a song that it's badass, and it reaches you and makes you realize, hey, you're not alone in this battle. And there's a community out there. We are out here, and we're with you, man. So hang in there, and just kind of hang in there in general, because like I said, it's been a tough stretch here, tough couple of months with everything that's going on. And we're trying to bring some positivity in the world, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna keep doing this. The next episode, we're gonna have Luch is gonna come back, and we're gonna talk a little bit about. Uh, I believe there was a situation with Allie from the warning, who had a little bit of a stalker. We're gonna talk about that and talk about mental health a little bit, and just being in a more positive frame of mind. And we'll take the show on the road from there, and we'll just keep it going. So thank you to everyone again for tuning in. And just before we go, I have a quick word from Mrs. Martin. So thank you guys. Take care, and we'll talk soon.
Hey Clark, it's Dorothy, and I just want to give your dog rescue, Mugsy's Mob Nationwide Dog Rescue, a shout out. Congrats on being the first to go nationwide. Thank you for focusing on the worst of the worst cases, dogs that are on death row. You're really an angel. You're an earth angel for doing that. So shout out to you. Shout out to Mugsy's Mob Nationwide Dog Rescue, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I'm sending you so much love from California. Bye.